everybody. So today we're going to try Haze but not Hazy. This is a pale ale from Arvon Brewing Company. Can art is usually the same on, let's say, pale ales, New England IPAs, most of that stuff. Then the fruited sours. It seems like they change it up. That's just what I remember. So I don't understand why they keep on putting the same label, but hey, if it saves some money, then go for it. This one does not have a date. I've been seeing that recently, that they haven't been putting the date on the side of the can. I wish they would start doing that again. But per the side, Pale Ale, Citra, Talus, and Michigan chinook hops. This could be a good one, at least in my mind. I do like chinook hops. I do grow them. They're just a very good hop. So let's go ahead and get this open. I did pick this up at Hoffman Street Grocery. It does not have a price on it. My guess is between $4 and $5.50, somewhere in there. Probably, we'll just say $5. Most of the time, Arvon beers are a little bit more expensive. But so far, the quality has proven the price, and I keep buying them. So definitely worth the price as of now. I think there's only been like one that I haven't like really liked, but it was still drinkable. We'll stop there. Now they are calling this a pale ale, so it is going to be lighter. I didn't say the ABV. 5.5. White colored head, small and medium bubbles, mainly small. From that pour, about a finger and a half of head bubbles on the side are compact like dish soap. For the color, very watered down yellow in color. A touch of haziness is in there. Lots of bubbles coming up, but this glass is etched. You guys are seeing more of a golden color than I am. I'm sure you can see those bubbles. These glasses have an etched hop in the bottom of it. But yeah, pale ale, sure. Let's go ahead and smell. A little citrus, rind bitterness in there, a little fruitiness. It's I was going to go in one direction, then I thought about going in another. Michigan chinook hops. Did I say copper before? It's chinook, right? Yeah. I think they're a little different than your regular chinook. Usually chinook is spicy, but what I've seen most of the time is either it helps with other fruited hops, or it helps with other citrus-based hops. It almost enhances whatever it goes with. Now, you can get that spiciness by adding more chinook to the beer. I've done that, and I'm pretty sure I haven't done the reviews on it because I added way too much. But back in the day, I do have videos if you want to go check out the homebrew videos. Was it just called Chinook IPA or something? I used to make that every year. What we do on 4th of July is we close the road, and then we just have a massive party, and me and another guy drank a whole keg, 5-gallon keg, of that, and that was from Northern Brewer the first time. Then I just started buying my own and making it. But I do love chinook hops. I have a ton of them in the freezer and in another freezer, and this year I actually cut them all down and just threw them all away because I can't use them all. So they are good. So on this one, I don't get the spiciness, but I get some of that fruit, some of that citrus. I think the citrus comes out a little bit more. It's almost like a zest, like a lemon zest, lemon lime citrus zest on top. But I do get that pitch, just real lightly, of tropical fruit. So let's go ahead and taste. a little malt, a little spiciness, a little citrus, dry. Dry in the back, like a citrus pine dryness, citrus zest pine dryness in the back of this. Okay, they don't call it a brew. Like, it is dry. Because I had the one, and I don't remember what it was called, and I was freaking out that it was going to be that brute IPA style. Let me pour some more in there. It almost feels, and it is a pale ale, but it's diluted. Like, all the flavors are down, and I'm like getting that malt, almost the grain bill. I don't think that head's gonna go away. That's better. Okay, not as dry, and it's amazing. I've done so many of these videos, and especially, I'll just say Hot Butcher, like, you have to pour the whole beer in the glass just so you get that bottom. I guess what I need to do is try rolling one and seeing if that helps mix it up more. But the funny thing is, if you've watched any of my homebrew reviews where they've been over-carbed, usually when you open them, especially the bottles, you can see everything going down to the bottom. Man, in mixing everything up. So maybe if it's not over carbed, it doesn't do that, and that's why you should mix it up. I know Old Nation on their M43 and Boss Tweed say roll the can, and it does help, but usually with Hot Butcher, and I'll start doing it with Arvon beers, I try and drink, tell you what I think, pour the rest in there, and it does change some. Just as it warms up, you're going to get different flavors, smells as the beers warm up too. Yeah, I would say citrus, a little bit of spice in there, not as dry as it was, maybe a touch of fruitiness, but a light pale ale, more flavor. I get more citrus in the aftertaste, like a lemon citrus, almost like the zest that I said in the smell. That's kind of what I get in the aftertaste on this one. For this one, I would go 4 out of 5. I think it's fine, easy drinking, not going to wreck your palate in any way. I do think that, I almost want to say, like, a hop resin in the back. In the aftertaste as your palate warms up to it. Yeah, almost like a hop, like resiny in there. But yeah, 4 out of 5 for this one. Let's go ahead and check on tap, see what they're saying. One of my friends have had it, 4 out of 5. 108 people have checked it in, 3.82. I've had this thing for like 2 weeks, so I'm surprised there's only 108 people that have had it. Jeff M is the one that had it. Citrusy, crisp, clean, crushable, and piney. So we're on the same page, like we are pretty much every time. Style guidelines: piney, clean, grapefruit, earthy, light. I don't get the grapefruit, and definitely not earthy, because if I would get that, I would have scored it lower. I don't like earthiness or floral. Just maybe it's too cold. But yeah, definitely one to pick up if you can find it. If you enjoyed this review, check some more out over here. And always remember, try new craft beer.